Hey y'all, today we're going to be reviewing possibly the world's most fluffiest shoe ever. Keep watching to find out what shoe it is. Alright, today we're going to be reviewing some Crocs. Yes, I know, it was pretty obvious that we're going to be reviewing some Crocs, but these are no ordinary Crocs. See, I needed some new slippers because, well, my last ones are kind of destroyed thanks to my dog. Shout out Blue. So I bought some new ones and we're gonna review them to see if they are the world's most fluffiest shoe because they are so fluffy. All right, let's take them out of the bag. So these are called the classic cozzy slippers with 3 Z's. What's a little bit different about these is one, obviously they're all out of fluff. The bottom's supposed to be much softer, so it's more of a slipper than an actual Croc. For example, I also bought these other Croc slippers, but the difference is these have a harder bottoms as a normal Croc would, and these don't. Another thing to note is that the backing, so your sports mode, is all fluff as well. So everything is fluff except for the bottoms. Huh, that's weird. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but this is gonna be some ASMR, so. It's probably like fluff, a little thin layer of like plastic, which that's what it kind of feels like. And then obviously more fluff. Enough talking, let's put these baddies on. Trying to put my feet in, okay. These are so fluffy and so soft, but like also the inside's kind of weird. I can kind of feel that plasticky layer to it, if that makes sense, like in between the fluff on the outside, but the bottom is so squishy it like feels like an actual slipper. When I was first putting it on, it felt a little tight, which was kind of concerning because I am a size 8 in the women's and 6 in men, which usually Crocs are not tight on my feet. Yeah, it's a little difficult to like put on. Not really difficult, it's just you gotta wiggle your foot in, which, you know, I'm fine with wiggling my foot in, like it's okay, but All right, now let's put it on sports mode. I want to see if there's a difference, if one is better than the other, or is it just kind of the same? So let's find out. All right, sports mode is activated. I'm okay with sports mode on this one. It's like a little snug, but at least you know your foot is not gonna fall out of the shoe, which, you know, I can appreciate that. It just looks like there's a teddy bear on my feet, which, you know what? If it's an indoor shoe, I can appreciate that. Don't know if I'm gonna be wearing these outside per se. I feel like with the fur outside, you know, it's just gonna get all like gross. But let's have a final review and let me share my thoughts about these shoes. So, what are my thoughts? Are these the most fluffiest shoes out there in the universe? Probably not. I'm sure there's definitely other choices that are more furry, but I would say these are a top contender. I wouldn't say they are the most fluffy. Would I recommend these shoes? As an indoor shoe, absolutely. These are like the next slippers that everyone needs, okay? Yes, they are a little snug, but I think after a while when you wear them, you know, I think they're gonna expand a little more. That's how like a lot of Crocs are. You just kind of have to break them in. Another thing that I noticed while trying these on is that the back heel is made out of the same plasticky layer inside. So it does bend more. So that means if you just slide them on a lot, it might, you know, defect the heel and might mess it up a little bit. So just be cautious of that. Other than that, these shoes made my feet extremely warm within a matter of 5 minutes. So if you definitely live in a colder state or colder country, these are great indoor shoes just to keep your feet warm all day. So overall, it's a solid shoe. Would recommend if you need slippers. Indoor slippers to be exact, not outdoor. And that's my review on the classic cozzy slippers from Crocs. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe. There'll be plenty more where that came from. And I'll see you all in the next video. Toodles!